To those in North America, the game originally went by Trace Memory, but there is no trace of this game in my memory because I never played it. And of course, that goes doubly for the sequel that was never released in North America, and I do live in North America. And I don't read Japanese, so I never played that version either. But another code Recollection gives me access to both. Starting right here with the demo version, we'll see how far we can get into the beginning of the game. Duel another system. Successfully identified user. Ashley Mizuki Robbins. Date of birth, February 25th, 91. Unlocking, displaying, unlock message. This is advancing automatically. Dear Ashley, I want to spend your 14th birthday with you. I'm waiting for you at Blood Edward Island. Richard. Duel another system. Start. So again, I'm getting an early start on the demo version. That's why you'll see demo up there until we transition to the full game. Go to the eShop right now. Now let's go to the options first. Ooh, I agree, autoplay should be off. This is off by default. That's interesting. Oh, there's built-in hints to the game, so there's even more options. Volume, I'm gonna set voices a little higher than the rest.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go indeed. Camera speed. Version. Language set to system settings. And there we go. Yeah, well, I'll see how the default speed works for me, and then maybe we'll change them. On my way. That's just what the loading screen, not the loading screen, the options menu was saying that, and now it's on the loading screen. Blood Edward Island, 1948.
Thomas, why?
Father?
Seattle suburbs, 1994. That's actually when I was born.
Hide. What do you hope to accomplish?
Mommy?
Okay. Those were very coincidentally the same type of memory. Oh, that's why this game is called Two Memories. I'm figuring things out. 2005.
If I follow this path, I can get to the mansion.
Hey, listen.
Watch out! What?
Actually, doesn't Navi say that too? Doesn't she tell Link to watch out? It is Navi. This is a Zelda game.
No going back now. What should I do?
Go forward. That's the option I would pick. Oh, now they'll explain the options to me. This feature indicates your destination and places a compass around Ashley that points toward it. Turn it on and off with the L stick. This feature shows hints. Pressing the minus button. Okay, so even if I have the navigation off by default, I can still turn it on with the left stick. Hey, Buck. Welcome. That is a neat touch, especially for a white color scheme. If you're not going to have color differentiation, you can at least do that. It's probably better than color differentiation because color blindness wouldn't affect it. Alright, so I can turn the navigation on and off as needed if I want to, but since it's off by default, I'm going to see how long I can go without it. Oh, I was just wondering how to change the camera angle. Because it's very zoomed in, and I don't know if that can change it. Whee! Fallen rocks. I'll look at them. The rocks block this, too. Alright, is there... I just pressed the left stick in hope of dashing, and that is not what that does. We know what the left stick does. Beware of falling rocks. If only we had known. Thanks for the heads up. Okay, yeah, backlog. Includes those cutscenes, too. There is a run button, it's ZR. Mansion, rear entrance, this way. Okay, so I can see why you might want to change the camera speed. I remember it was set on 20 and it looked pretty low on the scale. Yeah, game looks nice. I haven't said that out loud yet, but it definitely looks nice. Okay, need to figure out what to do about the fact that the rocks have fallen down, but I'm supposed to go... I am supposed to go this way, right? Oh, no, I'm not. Never mind. Let's just go the correct direction. That'll help. I need to look at these rocks. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh, by the way, if I ask a question out loud, that is not necessarily me asking the chat. That's just gonna be part of the commentary process, because, you know, in a game like this, you have to think, and sometimes that thinking happens out loud. So if I am asking the chat for help on something, I will be like, chat, I found the path. See, I can eventually figure things out.
Huh.
I wonder where this river is flowing from. Maybe over there? Alright, now I'm on the right track. I will keep my eye on bushes in the future. All part of the learning experience.
That's,
What's that? And this is where they finally tell you you can run, but not in certain areas.
Oh. This is the way to the mansion.
I was expecting more words than that, so I took a drink. Oh, but the bridge is broken. I need to go this way. But how can I get across? Well, you see, first you use Ultra Hand, and you'll find a couple logs. Told you it would be Zelda. Although it's weird, because Navi wasn't in Tears of the Kingdom.
Nuh-uh.
No point in going back, but I'm searching for stuff. How do you know the stuff isn't further back? What wizard powers do you have, Ashley? Fine, I guess it's this long board here. Maybe I can use this board. I've never been longboarding. Ooh, I have a pack. The mysterious device I received in the mail. The buttons make it look like a game console. I'm assuming it looked more like a DS, and that the name made more sense in the original. Investigate. It definitely has a camera, and what I assume is a charging port. No kickstand, though. Longboard's got some moss growing on it. This can't be used here. But it can be what? Oh, I have to have it say broken bridge before I can use it. Did they think? Take the board. Whee! It won't work like this. I assume she imagined that it would fall down like that. Whee! Alright, well, the left side here looks like it has some space, so we just won't make it symmetrical.
All right, now I can get across.
I mean, it doesn't look particularly safe with the way that the right side is still kind of dangling a bit, but if you say so. To the left. Butterflies.
What's this?
Only Edward family members permitted past this point.
Edward. The captain mentioned that name. What?
Chapter 1. Meet with D. The bottom right tells you which game you're playing at the moment, because you're playing the first one right now. 2 memories. A few hours earlier. Off the coast of Seattle, February 24th, 2005. Wait. Oh, we're in 2005. I'm like, which is it? Is it a few hours earlier, or is it a few years earlier? And it's hours. The game is in 2005.
Ashley.
Dad.
Hey. Look alive. We're almost there.
What, did you think I looked dead?
Whoa!
Land.
So that's Blood Edward Island?
Right you are, miss. That's our destination. Used to get more than 2 visitors at once. Not much call for a ferryman there now. Anyway, your business is your own, of course. But I'm sure curious what calls you out here.
The day before my 14th birthday started off pretty bad. On the boat, the waters were calm. But inside, I felt tossed in a storm. I was so excited,
Emotional turmoil.
but also lost and angry. I've never felt so torn apart. Who
You know, I
could
wrote a
blame
song on piano about emotional turmoil that's
I mean, my
centered around
dad.
the imagery of a boat on the
me? I
ocean.
always thought he was dead.
This game was basically made
He's
for me.
alive!
Who's that? You're a new person. Show me your face. Tell me your name. These potatoes. I thought he was dead, but he was dead is a great sentence. Ah, I can't look at him. Grab fishing equipment. I guess he's got to make a living somehow if he's not ferrying people. So using the boat for that profession would at least get him some income. Or he could rent it out to people
Dad.
to do that. Jessica. I know your name because it floats above your head,
Jessica! Hey!
and because Ashley knows you.
Oh, good. You're awake. Come feel the breeze. It's nice.
Yeah, nice.
What's wrong? Feeling seasick?
Nah, I'm alright.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Let me guess.
And these two
Yeah,
characters
try
look
again.
very similar.
Yeah. I don't know why I keep having it. It always ends the same. And no matter how hard I try, I can't remember Dad's face.
Like the hair is just
Don't
mirrored,
whack your brain
and
too hard.
Jessica's is
You were
orange.
so little back then. Besides, you'll see him in person soon. So cheer up.
I guess.
I mean, yeah, the lips are different,
Jessica is
and the
Dad's little
neckline is
sister.
different.
She's all the family I have left. She's raised me since I was little. And on a high school chem teacher's salary.
Ah, well, if they're related, then I suppose the resemblance makes sense.
Don't get me wrong, she's been really nice. She always considers what's best for me and helps me out when I need it. Now, though, I don't know. Why did you never tell me Dad was alive? Why have you been lying to me all this time?
I mean... I promised your dad.
Promised him what?
It was 11 years ago. Richard showed up one day. Holding...
Richard.
He just turned 3. It was so sudden, I could tell something was wrong. He said, "Look after her. I'll be back for her someday. But until you hear from me again, it's best if you tell her I'm dead."
Well, so much for the mystery
you
of
say
is he
that?
alive?
He didn't tell me.
I bet he wanted nothing to do with me after Mom died.
No, it wasn't like that.
Oh,
My brother's a good man. Please trust that he had his reasons. He's not the kind of man who'd abandon his child if there was any other option.
But do we really
I
know
remember
him?
the warmth in his eyes as he looked at you. When I saw that, I knew I had to take care of you until he came back home. I'm so sorry, Ashley. I wanted to tell you sooner.
I received a package a few days ago.
I like packages.
It didn't say who it was from,
I don't like anonymous packages.
but there were two things inside.
I
A
like
letter
things
from
inside.
Dad, who I thought died when I was 3. And this strange device.
I don't like
that
strange
looks
devices.
like a game system. Now here I am, rereading the letter on a boat with my aunt, heading to Blood Edward Island, where my dad is supposed to be waiting. So, what was he like? My dad.
You gotta wonder what changed the circumstances. He said he'd be back for her,
Scientist.
He was
but now we're going to see him?
a neuroscientist? Like, he studied brains?
Ooh, brains. I
Yeah.
like brains.
And I bet he made that device he sent you.
Really? He made this? Okay, that's kind of amazing.
Can I do anything to trigger that little thing? That topic popped up on the right. It must be interactable in some way, but maybe only at a certain point in the conversation.
What exactly did he study?
His focus was on memory.
Memory. Huh.
He worked for a leading neuroscience research center.
Strange that he works on
Talented scientists from all over
memories.
The world came together there.
We have memories.
Scientists from Japan. And they fell in love. Before long, they got married.
You're talking about...
Right. Sayoko. She was your mother.
Now give me the mother. I've got the mother device. Okay, now I can ask about them. Well, let's start with mother.
Can you tell me more about Mom?
Sayoko had a powerful mind and an equally powerful will. She had beautiful eyes, too. And that's where you get yours. They look just like hers.
That's not what I mean. I want to hear real stuff.
Like, what?
Just tell me the truth about her. Whatever it is, I can handle it. And I won't be mad. I just want to know about Mom. I always thought Mom died along with Dad. Since it turns out Dad's alive, that means Mom is too, right?
Not
Is
necessarily.
she on the island with him? You can tell me.
Ashley, that's something you'll have to ask Richard about.
Because he killed her?
He'll get all
Speculation,
the answers
I've never
you're
played
looking for
this.
when you meet him.
Also, wasn't really serious on that
Great,
speculation.
thanks.
Right, well. Don't leave me to my own devices. Tell me about them.
So, Dad sent me this. It says D-A-S.
That almost spells
Does.
dad.
What do you think that stands for?
Dunno. What's his camera icon?
You can take pictures using the dad, I mean das. I'm not allowed to reverse the camera right now, but I can pan it. Oh, I can't get the face of the ferryman being blocked. Shame that. Here, as new Pokemon Snap has taught us, we want the subject slightly off to the side, right? Not dead center facing the camera. Artistic merits and all that.
It works. Now, how do I look at the picture I took? Not bad. Could you take one of me next?
Sorry, but no. You're the only one who can use that thing.
What? Why?
I had spent some time fiddling with it after it arrived. Seems like it's
Did you
keyed to
play a
your
nice
genetic
duet on the
using
fiddle?
Biometrics.
Biometrics. It ends in tricks. We're being tricked
Biometrics?
by the
Biometric
biomes.
systems read a person's unique attributes. They can use those unique identifiers as a sort of key. Your DAS seems to have a system like that built in. Meaning it won't work for anyone but you.
Or the player controlling you.
So, it'll only work for me.
Sorry to interrupt, but we're almost there.
I mean, they're halfway there with the fingerprint lock. Although I guess they switched to Face ID. I don't know, maybe they're not sold on that line of thinking. For now. Beep off the boat. And here we are, arrived, fresh off the boat, at the harbor, ready to explore a new island. So that's where I'm going to cut the recording for the first episode of Another Code Recollection.